Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Pop Preview. I'm Sean.
I'm Alex.
And today we're going to be watching the Ready Player One trailer from Comic-Con. Alright, so Steven Spielberg has been trying to make this movie for some time now, and we're finally getting a trailer for it.
I feel like a lot of people around me have been talking about this, and they're like, are you excited? Are you excited? And I don't know anything about it. And I feel like I should. And so, on camera, right now, will you tell me what I need to know about Ready Player One?
Well, basically, it's based on a book. And it was funny how we're talking about Stranger Things being a love letter to the 80s and kind of to Steven.
Yeah.
This book is kind of was made like that, too.
I like how
it has
you're
a lot
on
of
a
references.
first name basis with Steven.
Well,
you're like,
you
oh
know.
yeah, Steven, mean Steven. You go away.
So, I mean, and it's funny how he's making this movie when a lot of references are about things that he's done.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see how that dynamic is going to go. But he's been trying to make this movie for quite some time. And the book has a very rabid following.
Okay.
I personally have not read it, but I know people who
Clearly
have read
I
it.
haven't.
That it's, basically, let's watch it. And
Okay.
then let's see what we get, and then we'll talk about a little bit more.
That's
let's
great.
just jump right in.
That's great. And it looks like this is the Comic-Con teaser. So
Yes.
this was released at Comic-Con as well. So, yeah, but let's take a look, because I'm clearly just floating in the blackness here. I don't know what's going on.
In 2045, there's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the oasis. I was born in 2025. But I wish I'd grown up in the 1980s. Like all my heroes.
Like Sean.
I live here in Columbus, Ohio. In 2045, it's still ranked the fastest growing city on Earth. But it sure doesn't seem like it when you live in the stacks. They called our generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the oasis.
It is the Willy Wonka
Feels like I mean
music.
anything.
I thought I was losing my mind.
A world where the limits of reality are your own
It sounds like it.
imagination.
Like a techno version of it. Oh, the Iron Giant.
Iron Giant? What's happening? Why is the Iron Giant there?
Oh, Freddy Krueger and
So confused.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you?
Okay.
Monday warrior, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride.
It's like Rush.
A little bit of
Play
Tron.
Rush?
Yeah, a little bit of Tron feel. Oh, like Back to the Future.
Oh wait, it is like, oh my god, it is Rush. My mind just... Okay. I mean... yeah.
2018.
Guys, I mean, look. What the hell was that?
I told you, the book is basically a love letter to the 80s, so...
But that was so weird. And like I said, I was like, oh, it's like they're playing Rush. And then I realized that Rush was literally the band, and I lost my mind. I was like, whoa.
And like, there's a lot of, obviously some 80s pop culture references in there.
But that's a 90s thing. Rush is a 90s thing. The video game.
Yeah.
Rush.
I mean, so what'd you think?
That's all I got from that. Unfortunately, I was just kind of, and I guess maybe this is a teaser, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a lot of images. So what I got from it is we're living in this future where everything is sort of cyber, and it actually reminded me a little bit of Catherine Bigelow's Strange Days. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
I think James Cameron either wrote it or produced it. That's when they were married, I think.
Okay.
But it's a really amazing movie from the night. I really recommend Strange Days. It's sort of a similar thing where society gets trapped in this digital world.
Yeah, escapism.
Yeah, exactly, escapism. I won't go any further than that. That's really all I got from it, and then I was a little confused after that. Like, who are these militarized, police people who are like, what exactly is going on? And I'm not a fan of the book. I've not read the book. I don't even know anything about this. And I would love to. So, if you guys want to fill me in, please feel free. So I don't even know what to think about this. I don't know what to think if it's ridiculous. It looks a little ridiculous, or is this really sweet and badass, or what is this?
You know what? The funny thing is, it doesn't look, and this is a compliment, doesn't look like a Steven Spielberg movie.
Okay.
Like if I didn't see if I didn't see his name at the end, I wouldn't have thought, because this doesn't look like the kind of movie he would direct. And that's refreshing. That's refreshing, and it's also, I think, because Steven has put his hands in all kinds of genres. That's why I think, in my opinion, I think he's the greatest director of all time, because he's literally done, you name it. He's done action, he's done suspense, he's done thrillers, he's done science fiction, he's done war, he's done everything. But this, like, if you told me like someone like, oh God, I don't like to mention his name, but Michael Bay did this, it looks like something he would do. Or just something like the kind of action adventure movies that we're used to, which Steven hasn't really done in a while. So I'm glad, I want to see what his take on the modern blockbusters that we're used to in 2017 looks like. So I'm sure we're going to get that feeling of Steven Spielberg, where it's going to look like a modern day action movie.
We'll see. I feel like in this trailer, I felt a slight disconnect between the CGI and story, but it's just a teaser, so we're gonna see.
Yeah,
but
they got,
like you said, you're like, oh, I'm surprised that Spielberg's directing this. Spielberg is he's great at suspense.
Yes.
He is great at set pieces. He's pretty good at character as well. And yeah, this is a really sort of different realm to see him in. So this will be really
that's why I'm actually
interesting.
decided to see what he's gonna do with it. Like, because he's great. I mean, obviously, not everything he's done is gonna hit the way he'd want, but I'm like, visually it's stunning. Yes, the CGI, there's certain parts that are like, well, it comes out next year, so I'm not worried about that. So, and I know there's gonna be the great character moments that we're used to.
Well, sure, and just for me, for a non-fan, this is a lot to take in from a teaser, because I am not oriented at all with what is happening here. Like, all I got was like, okay, like, here's the future, and we all live in trailers, and we all are like really obsessed with virtual reality. So it's like, okay, that's all I got, and then all the other stuff was like, I just sort of like zoned
Well, I think
out.
it's just giving a sense of the world that they live in, that what we're gonna experience when we actually see the movie. And I think when the first regular trailer comes out, we'll actually get a better sense of the story.
For me, it was almost too long. 2 minutes and 30
Yeah,
seconds.
I wouldn't call this a teaser. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give us anything outside of just like, here's some CGI.
Well, I mean, we got a little bit at the beginning, but
that took like 15 seconds, and like that almost would have been enough for me. I'd be like, "Ooh, I'm intrigued," but then there's cars and there's I don't know. It was too much for me.
But did it do its job? Where it's like, oh, I want to see more.
No.
Really, you don't want to see more?
No.
So
I will watch the next trailer and then decide, because when they actually maybe flesh out the characters.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
that's fine.
But
that's
no,
fine.
I don't want to. No, this is just like a bunch of CGI assholes sitting around on their computer, like, hey, how can we make this car flip really cool? Oh, cool.
Well, I mean, it'll look better in context when we see the movie.
Not
Honestly,
to be a dick, I realize how actually difficult that is. That's an incredible job, and it looks great. So please, I don't mean to offend any of you wonderful visual effects people, but
yes, you guys do your job is hard and long and
very important.
And very important.
Hard and long and very important.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah. But I'm excited. I like the trailer. Yes, it was a little too long for a teaser, but it's still, it got me a good sense of the world, and I'm excited.
We'll get more.
Yeah, we'll definitely
get more information. So
for
we'll touch
sure.
on that.
Yeah, absolutely. As time goes closer to 2018, which is almost over, but 2017 is almost over.
Where did this year go?
Which is weird. All right, so guys, what do you guys think? I know there's a lot of fans of the book, so if you're a fan of the book, please comment below. What are your thoughts about what you saw? Is it compared to the book as Is a lot. Did you get a lot of the book from the trailer? Are you excited about Steven Spielberg doing this? What are your thoughts? Comment below. So like, subscribe. You comment below. We will respond. Until next time, I'm Sean. I was about to say your name.
What dimension is this? He's Sean. I'm Alex.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time here on Pop Preview.
Bye, guys.